morning, inmates, comrades and survivors. Today we are heading to Studio 10 to do a bit of a makeover on Alan, who is behind me. Let's put these glasses on. And so that'll be on today. Hopefully I'll be able to get some footage of that for people that can't watch it. I know I've got 30 minutes to transform him. So I've got to find it. So here we go. We're going to Barberirng, which is only 15 minutes away. Alan's behind me. I'm sort of not dressed in my bike gear, obviously, because it's a TV thing. So I need to look, I need to look a bit crazy. Sun's very bright. So we're outside Channel 10, which is there. And just got to wait here for one of the producers to come and tell us what we're going to do. Here's Alan. Alan.
Morning all.
Alan's my victim. That's all coming off. It's going to look like a completely different bloke. So come here, let's take that off so we can see just what I've got to deal with here. Look at that. But it's going to look totally different. You won't recognise the man.
I'll apply for a job at the bank next.
I'll just walk over, I'll show you where the entrance is.
Okay, I'll turn this around. Yikes. And you know me with my turning around. You tell me, I'll just wait here till you tell me where to set up. Which side will the cameras be on? Because this is the best side to get the bike, that's all.
Yeah, we'll probably get you like sort of
facing that way, or?
Yeah, I'm just thinking the light would probably be better.
Right side. Is it the right side of the bike, where it leads over so you get that nice view? I'm sure that's the way it goes. Yeah, so I need... Got my dumpster pants on, don't you know? And I can't find my lipstick. Sure, I kept a spare lipstick in here. Oh yes, I have. I knew it. I knew I did have one. This lipstick is, ladies, this lipstick's the best. It's Super Stay by Barberirng. Matte ink. Stays on forever. Between you and me, the girls call it blowjob lipstick. Anyway, probably 406 for those that care. One always needs lipstick. I'll just sit here and so my front wheel on that where that twig is.
Beautiful.
And then I'll park. I'll get off. I'm going to take my helmet off.
Yep.
And then Troy will just come up and chat to me. Tristan, sorry, you're Troy. That's
Troy.
Tristan. All the T words
and
around
then
here.
at the end of the chat, we'll get that stool, probably put it in front of the bike, and just start a bit of a mock.
Yeah. Can I use? I've got that. The stool's a bit high. Alan's so tall.
Yeah.
Can I just sit him on that chair we've got next to it?
That's fine.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
I meant to take. Just waiting for the thumbs up to ride in.
It's so good.
There you go.
You jump in, Alan. Get it a bit closer for us. Okay, rolling.
Hello, we're here with Chris Keeble, the Barberirng Barber. She's going to be on Studio 10 today with the gorgeous Alan.
He will be when I'm finished with him.
He definitely will be. Don't miss it.
It's Barberirng Biker,
What
but
did I
it's Barberirng Biker, but people say Biker Barb.
No, Barberirng Biker. I'll change that in there as well.
It doesn't.
No, but do you know why? Because naturally I keep going to say that. That's why I
Biker.
keep balls in it all morning.
She was a barber before she became a biker.
Yeah,
Think
the
of it that way.
Barberirng Biker. No, I kept saying that. I was like, I'm wrong.
Yep.
Go for one more quick one. Then we should be ready to go. And we're recording.
Good morning. We're here with Chris Keeble, the Barberirng Biker, and we're going to be on Studio 10 this morning, looking after the beautiful Alan here.
He will be when I'm finished with him.
You better believe it. You don't want to miss it, folks. See you soon. Chris, this is unbelievable, by the way. It's great great to speak to you. I'm so happy that we get a chance to put your story out there.
Thank you.
Although
for
everyone
having me.
knows who you are already. Why don't you tell our audience what it is that you do exactly? Chris, tell us a little bit about your bike. And surely this is a TV show in the making. Surely this is a TV show in the making. And surely this is a TV show in the making. And surely this is a TV show in the making.
Well, I have done some TV ideas, so I'm waiting for someone to pick me up or sponsor me to do it. You know, I've had a great life. I have great children, great grandchildren, and everyone's healthy and happy. So I just want to give back. You know, I've had a good life.
You're definitely in that. It's such a beautiful story. We're going to get you to get started on Alan now. Oh, I don't even know what to expect here. But we'll drop into you later on in the show and we'll get a look into that. But now it's time to jump to our Kate.
Smiling, everyone.
Seconds at the end. They'll cut that over. That was
Okay.
awesome. Great job.
Good. Okay, so I'll get started. I'll move up. I'll see the camera.
Yeah, I'm going to run in now.
Yeah, you do your thing.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much.
Great.
Appreciate it. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
lovely.
You're absolutely awesome. I think we
Where,
do.
do you want me to do it here?
Pre-record as well?
Yeah, we'll do it on the couch. It's a pre-record. It's like a reveal.
Perfect.
We'll have
Will
to
you
do
guys
it.
get set? I'm just going to get a couple of shots.
Where,
of you guys.
where can I do it? Change now.
Yeah, that's
Alan's getting changed. I've only got 20 minutes to do this. 20 minutes. Alan, sit down there then. Quick. I'm not going to wear the apron. Okay. How do I look? Get those goggles right. Okay, let's go. Just going into the green room now. Oh, this is the green room. It's not green though.
project in this.
Oh, that's the project in there, right. You've been doing this for long, Troy?
No, actually, I'm pretty brand new to Studio 10.
Oh,
I've
great.
been on the project for about 2 years.
Oh, good.
And I used to do the morning show, so I've definitely been around the
Oh, you're right, you've been around the studios, yeah.
world.
Wow, look at all that.
These are all like the edit suites and stuff.
Yep.
I'll pop you in the green room bit, and I'll just let our floor manager know,
Okay.
and then we'll be ready to go in about a minute or two. So,
Is this the green room?
this is where we're going to pop you guys.
Oh, okay.
If you guys just grab a seat here.
Great.
Hi, Jess.
Hello.
Oh my God, I adore you already.
Chris and Alan, they're doing a Barberirng.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Chris,
thank
how
you.
are
Lovely
you,
to meet
darling?
you.
Hi,
Good.
hi,
And this is
Alan.
Alan.
I won't put my face near your jacket. You'll
It's all right, mate.
have a big face mark
I'll
straight
only
on
use
your
it for a
shoulder.
few
Here.
minutes.
I'm normally a barefoot.
Yep,
hang
thank
tight.
you. Right, let's just make sure that, yep, you're all smushed. We've had it. Okay. Done well. You look good.
What's
Looks
her
good.
name? I don't watch TV. I knew the
Yeah, no, I don't.
Hi guys, how are you? I'm just going to mic you both up. Sorry, excuse me.
Do we know where our guest is sitting, Aaron?
I assume third and fourth position.
Camera right.
So I'm just going to put this here. And if you
Hi there, mate.
turn around, I'm just going to put this onto the back of your belt.
Yep.
So let's run this around your coat.
We're going to be told next up we're going to meet the Barberirng Biker.
My friend is on television and
10 this morning. Chris Keeble, better known as the Barberirng Biker, has come all the way from regional New South Wales to join us this morning. Just in time, and she's made it here. Chris, this is unbelievable, by the way. It's great to speak to you. I'm so happy that we get a chance to put your story out there. Although everyone knows who you are already. Why don't you tell our audience what it is that you do exactly?
I travel to all regional parts of Australia and I give a local legend a makeover and I get the community to nominate that person so they all feel a little bit responsible, and I'm all about community health. We don't talk enough about bringing communities together, particularly after the 2 years of isolations and everything. So I'm all about that. So I find the local legends, and who doesn't love a before and after? I mean, we got a beaut one today, let me tell you.
Oh, I can't wait to get into that one. So yeah, you travel to regional and to rural towns. How do people nominate them? I mean, how do they get in touch with you? Just put you on the blower?
I reach out to, like community Facebook pages, the local tourist office. I say, hey, this is what I do. I'm coming by. Do you know anyone? They go, oh, we love this. And then it gets around, and before I know it, I go to an old pub or any venue. Men's Shed, I've done a few men's shed, which is perfect for what I do. Old pubs, clubs, anything where the community can get together and watch me weave my magic.
Well, like you said, it's much more than just a haircut, isn't it? You talk, which I love, we talk about mental health. Of course, it's so important, but community health is really, really important. It's not what we talk about.
No one's talking about community health these days, and that in itself helps mental health, because when people know they have a community around them that can support them in their times of trouble and need, it makes a huge difference to an individual. So let's get on to some community health things.
Almost ever. And this all started for you during COVID as well. What was the big push? I mean, what was it about COVID that gave you this idea and said, this needs to happen?
Well, I lost my business. I was touring some shows that I wrote and produced and lost everything in COVID, and so I had to pick up the tools after 30 years of not doing hairdressing. I'm qualified, by the way, qualified barber, hairdresser, everything. And I got some work in aged care, and I'm thinking, I was like Edward Scissorhands. It's like I'd never left the trade. And I'm cutting away, and I'm thinking, you know what, I'm still good at this. How can I join up my love of adventure and motorbike riding and barbering? Because barbering's pretty hip now, isn't it, right? I haven't got enough tattoos really to be a good barber, but I'm a good one. And so I came up with this thing called the Barberirng Biker. So now I travel, I go around and I do good deeds and have fun and meet people, and it's wonderful. Life's wonderful. You know, I'm nearly retired, so this is my retirement plan now, to be travelling around Australia. And actually in 2 months, I'll be in America doing for 3 months tour, doing similar, to show the Yanks how us Aussies can do it on this my beautiful bike, my Indian Chief.
It's a beautiful bike, yeah. Just retiring, you're just about to get started, you are as well. You've got a beautiful model here with you this morning as well, isn't it? And come on in here, you hunk of a man, isn't he? Get your hat off there for a second. Look at him. Jeez, he's beautiful. How can you even make that even better? Alan, how do you know Chris?
Chris actually, the major fires all through the state in 2019. We had a bike show in Walker, which was going to raise money for charity. It looked like falling over. The smoke was still around us. Most roads were cut off. Chris was one of the great folk that came there, highlighted the show and supported us there. And yes, she has once before tidied me up, made me look half decent.
Well, Chris mentions he only works with the local legends, so you're a bit of a local legend, are you?
In my own mind, yes, indeed.
You certainly will be after today. Chris, tell us a little bit about your bike, and surely this is a TV show in the making.
Well, I have done some TV ideas, so I'm waiting for someone to pick me up or sponsor me to do it. But this is a 2016 Indian Chief Vintage. It was a black bike. I've had it wrapped. I've customised it within an inch of its life. I came up with the design. I wanted it to look like it had been in a shed for 100 years. You know, we've all heard of American pickers, right? I'm the Aussie scab. So I love going to, you know, vintage shops, and I find bits of leather and I repurpose things. I find, you know, foxtails and fur, and I've just created it all. Old suitcases. This is a full saddle. This is a full Stockman saddle here. And I just keep adding stuff. And every time, there's a great shot there of my ex-husband, if you wanted to get that. And he, well, there we go. That's Kev. Anyway, that's another story entirely.
I think it's absolutely beautiful. Now, obviously, we can hear from Alan here what you give to the communities. What do you get out of this?
Oh, I get joy. That's all. I just want to be happy and see other people happy. I've had a great life. I have great children, great grandchildren, and everyone's healthy and happy. So I just want to give back. You know, I've had a good life.
Definitely not. It's such a beautiful story. We're going to get you to get started on Alan now. Oh, I don't even know what to expect here. But we'll drop into you later on in the show and we'll get a look into that. But now it's time to jump to our Kate. Good morning. Now, it's so much warmer in here. We're back now with Chris Keeble, the Barberirng Biker, who earlier in the show started a very special makeover on Alan in the Studio 10 courtyard. How'd you go out there, Chris?
It was the quickest haircut I've ever had. But, you know, I think we've done good. He's scrubbed up pretty good. He's a bit of a handsome old rooster now.
Oh, he is. It's almost like the parcel, you know, at a children's birthday. You run through the lane and you think, hello,
Yeah.
who's this?
Yeah.
Chris, you've travelled around parts of regional Australia for these makeovers. It must be very rewarding. By the way, you looked handsome beforehand. We're only playing with you, so
Thank you.
yeah. But how rewarding is it?
It's very rewarding. I love it. I love just bringing people together. I love making people laugh. I mean, the bike's got a whole story in itself. People want to know about that. I mean, who doesn't love a reveal for a start? And when the kids come out, and I don't care who sits on the bike, so I go, put them on the bike, let's take some pictures, and it's just bringing the community together. So naturally, it just gives me great joy, and I have a good time, and I meet new friends every day. So my circle of influence is getting larger and larger.
It really is, and it's so important. How you feel, Alan? You good?
I feel great, mate. I haven't had a good look at it yet, but I feel very cool. Yeah.
Give us a little sway. Show us how the follicles go. Oh, beautiful.
I can feel it. There's not much there to...
Now, you obviously know Chris a lot more than we do. Just how important is the work that Chris does?
Yeah, absolutely, because in the country, you know, I live in Walker now, and out there, in fact, we met Chris during the fires we're hitting, and still smoking around us. We're putting on a bike show for the benefit of charity at the time. It looked like all cancellation, but people like Chris with her media contact and that got out there, supported us, and thereafter she's even been out there and done the mullets for mental health and raised a lot of funds for a lot of folks, and just picked up the spirit out there in the country where she visits.
I'm the mullet master.
Oh, thanks.
You're unbelievable.
Your soul is beautiful. Can't you tell the difference between a soul where you live to inspire and make people happy?
You know, riding a motorbike is great for my soul. So, you know, just being able to get out there on adventures and do that and join up a good deed.
Going on.
It's everything.
And your heart is great for our soul. You're fantastic. For more details about Chris Keebler's work, head to the barberingbiker.com.au. Thanks so much for stopping by Studio 10
my
this
pleasure.
morning.
Thank you for having me and us. And
thank you.
It's been wonderful. What a great experience.
And that's for Alan there. Look, there's a new stud in town. Fair play to you.
Yeah, hello, ladies. I know I'm getting a bit sweaty under the armpits.
You're only human.
I know.
You're only human. That's all we have for you today.
How you do it these days?
Now, how do I...
I should come up as Chris's phone. Well, that's it. Done and dusted. Magic of TV, I guess. Just waiting for Alan.